Hello, ladies. In this series, we take a look at some of the most inspiring female idols and have a look at their journey today. We will have a look at the life of Taylor Allison Swift, born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania, a girl with big dreams and a heart full of music. From a young age, Taylor showed a strong passion for performing. Her parents, Scott and Andrea Swift, supported her dreams wholeheartedly, often traveling with her to local talent shows, fairs, and singing contests. Even as a child, Taylor had this undeniable spark. She loved storytelling and found her unique way of doing it through music. Growing up on a Christmas tree farm in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, Taylor's early years were filled with simplicity, family moments, and the occasional challenge of growing up. She was always a bit different. While most kids were busy playing, Taylor was writing poems and singing country songs, influenced by artists like Shania Twain and Faith Hill. By the time she was 11, Taylor had convinced her parents to take her to Nashville, the heart of country music, with a dream of landing a record deal. They handed out demo CDs of her singing karaoke versions of Dolly Parton and the Chicks songs, but nothing came easy. Rejection after rejection. Taylor felt disheartened, but she never let it stop her. At 14, Taylor's family made a bold move. They relocated to Nashville so she could be closer to the music scene. It was a big risk. Taylor was just a teenager with a dream, but she was determined. She signed a deal with Sony ATV as a songwriter, making her the youngest signing in the company's history. Taylor spent her days after school writing songs with experienced songwriters, learning the ins and outs of the industry. But Taylor wanted more. She wanted to perform her songs, not just write them for others. She caught her first big break when she was discovered by Scott Borchetta, who signed her as the first artist to his newly formed label, Big Machine Records, in 2006. At just 16 years old, Taylor released her self-titled debut album. It was fresh, honest, and filled with songs that every teenage girl could relate to. Hits like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar spoke to young hearts and began carving Taylor's path in the country music world. With her second album, Fearless, 2008, Taylor's popularity skyrocketed. Songs like Love Story and You Belong With Me became anthems, and she became the voice of a generation of young girls. But as her fame grew, so did the scrutiny. Taylor's personal life, relationships, and every move were constantly under the media's microscope. She faced criticism for writing songs about her exes, something male artists did often but without backlash. In 2009, Taylor's world took an unexpected turn when Kanye West infamously interrupted her acceptance speech at the MTV Video Music Awards, claiming Beyoncé deserved the award. Taylor was just 19, standing in front of the world, feeling humiliated and vulnerable. But instead of letting it break her, she used the moment to fuel her music and keep going, proving to everyone that she belonged on that stage. By 2012, Taylor was ready for something new. She released Red, an album that signaled her shift from country to pop, blending both genres with ease. Songs like We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together and I Knew You Were Trouble were catchy, bold, and marked her evolution as an artist. However, she still wasn't taken seriously in the pop world, and critics questioned her ability to transition from country. Taylor faced another major blow when her relationship with One Direction's Harry Styles became the center of tabloids. The breakup was messy and public, and once again, her personal life overshadowed her music. But Taylor didn't let the negativity consume her. Instead, she wrote her experiences into her music, proving that she could turn even the most painful moments into art. 2014 was a game changer. Taylor released 1989, her first full-fledged pop album, leaving her country roots behind. It was bright, bold, and a complete reinvention. The singles Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood dominated the charts, and Taylor became one of the biggest names in the pop industry. She won 3 Grammy Awards for the album, including Album of the Year, making her the first woman to win the award twice as a lead artist. But along with the success came new challenges. Taylor found herself in the midst of several feuds, including a rekindled conflict with Kanye West and a highly publicized fallout with Katy Perry. Despite the drama, Taylor kept her head high and continued to create music that resonated with millions. In 2017, Taylor released Reputation, an album that addressed her public persona, media scrutiny, and her personal battles. The album was darker, with a heavier sound and lyrics that spoke about betrayal, heartbreak, and reclaiming her narrative. Songs like Look What You Made Me Do showed a side of Taylor that was unapologetically fierce and confident. She had enough of the gossip, the rumors, and the misunderstandings. This was her way of setting the record straight. Taylor also took a stand for artists' rights during this time, openly speaking out against streaming services like Spotify for their unfair compensation of artists. She later removed her entire catalog from the platform, a bold move that sparked a major conversation about the value of music in the digital age. This battle highlighted Taylor's willingness to fight for what she believed in, even if it meant facing criticism. One of the biggest turning points in Taylor's career came when she realized she didn't own the masters of her first 6 albums. When Scooter Braun, a manager she had a long-standing feud with, purchased her former record label, Taylor lost control over her past music. It was a devastating blow, but instead of giving up, she decided to re-record her albums to regain ownership of her work. This move was not only strategic, but also deeply personal. Taylor was reclaiming her story, her art, and her legacy. Taylor began releasing her re-recorded albums, starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, in 2021. It was a symbolic victory, showing that no matter what challenges came her way, she would always find a way to come out stronger. In 2019, Taylor released Lover, an album full of love, self-reflection, and vibrant colors, marking a shift from the darker tone of Reputation. It was a celebration of who she was, flaws and all. Songs like Lover and You Need to Calm Down were joyful, fun, and showed a more mature, content side of Taylor. But 2020 brought unexpected challenges. During the pandemic, Taylor channeled her creativity into 2 surprise albums, Folklore and Evermore. These albums were stripped down and raw and told stories of different characters, reflecting a more introspective and artistic side of Taylor. Folklore won Album of the Year at the Grammys, making her the first woman to win the award 3 times. Taylor's recent works, including her 2022 release, Midnights, continued to explore new themes and sounds, blending her past experiences with fresh perspectives. The album was another commercial success, demonstrating Taylor's enduring ability to connect with fans on a personal level. At this moment, she has the most loyal Swifties fans following, and she never misses a chance to entertain them. Let's learn some of the lessons we can learn from her journey. Authenticity. Taylor's success lies in her ability to stay true to herself. She never pretended to be someone she wasn't, whether she was singing country songs at 16 or redefining pop music in her late 20s. Turn pain into art. Taylor shows that even the most painful experiences can be transformed into something beautiful. She used every heartbreak, every public scandal, and every personal struggle as fuel for her music, turning them into songs that resonated with millions. Stand up for what you believe in. Taylor's battle for her music rights is a powerful lesson in fighting for what's yours. She didn't back down when she lost control over her masters. Instead, she found a way to reclaim her work on her terms. Keep evolving. One of Taylor's greatest strengths is her ability to reinvent herself. She moved from country to pop to indie folk, never afraid to explore new sounds and take risks. Taylor teaches us that growth often comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone. Stay resilient in the face of criticism. Throughout her career, Taylor has faced intense scrutiny, public feuds, and harsh criticism. Yet, she never let it define her. Taylor's resilience shows the importance of staying true to your path, even when the world seems against you. Use your platform for good. Beyond her music, Taylor has used her platform to speak out on issues like artist compensation, LGBTQ+ rights, and voting, showing that being a celebrity comes with a responsibility to advocate for others. Hope you like this video. Comment below which female idol you would like to explore next, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our other videos. Lastly, check the video popping on the screen.